Amy Klobuchar, Mrs. Cloudboot Jar herself.
I saw this tweet. Amy Klobuchar just wanted MSNBC to call raising the stimulus to $2,000 per person an attack on every American and suggest Congress override Trump's veto. Because I immediately saw this and I was like, you know what? I bet Amy Klobuchar is probably mad because they agreed on a stimulus and Trump came out. First of all, I'm so mad about all of this because these people are brain apes, okay? They don't deserve a spot on the fucking planet, let alone on fucking YouTube in a video game, okay? Or Twitter or wherever else they rot and infect people's minds, okay?
Is going to show you exactly how not to respond to a rogue President Trump who's offering people more money.
And now he's saying that he's going to veto it. There is some nuance to it with him saying that he wants a larger size payment to the American people, which is something that Democrats argued for at every step of the process. And now House Democrats say, okay, well, if that's what he wants, we'll provide him with that. I wonder just what you make of this very last minute scramble of what we thought was going to proceed here with this relief bill.
I kept thinking tonight, well, these pardons are an attack on our very democracy. This is an attack on every American.
She says this is an attack on all American?
So this guy's thing is, Amy Klobuchar just wanted MSNBC to call raising the stimulus to $2,000 per person an attack on every American and suggest Congress override Trump's veto. Well, I wonder what Amy Klobuchar actually said. Let's listen.
And now he's saying that he's going to veto it. There is some nuance to it with him saying that he wants a larger size payment to the American people, which is something that Democrats argued for at every step of the process. And now House Democrats say, okay, well, if that's what he wants, we'll provide him with that. I wonder just what you make of this very last minute scramble of what we thought.
Trump is trying to do the right thing, but the Democrats will stall him out until...
Wrong, and you're stupid as fuck. If Trump wanted to do the right thing, Trump has had 4 years to do it. Trump has had 70-some years of his life to do the right thing, and he's never made that choice. He doesn't give a fuck about you, and you should know that. It's obvious. He's a fucking billionaire that he inherited his fucking wealth. He never fucking cared about you. All he's done is cut more in taxes for people like me than people like you even make an income. That's it. Trump never gave a fuck about you, and he helped people like me more than he'll ever help anybody like you or anybody that you know, okay? You're delusional. But get high off that fucking Trump Kool-Aid, because I made a lot of money for the past 4 years at least. Fucking moron.
Thought was going to proceed here with this relief bill.
I kept thinking tonight, well, these pardons are an attack on our very democracy. This is an attack on every American. People who are struggling to get by right now, out of work, whose the unemployment is going to basically end the day after Christmas if this doesn't pass. People who are out of work, people who need the help. The vaccine distribution, Rachel, is in this $30 billion. These vaccines are not going to just parachute into a small town in the middle of Minnesota. We need the help for the states to get the vaccines out. And he is literally undermining our entire effort on testing and vaccine distribution. This was a hard-fought negotiation. Of course, you're right. Democrats were pushing for more funds for the individual payments. But in the end, this was a negotiation, and he knows very well we're reaching the end here with the unemployment, with our small businesses can't take it anymore. One Yelp study early in the year showed we were having 800 small businesses close a day, and there's over $300 billion to help small businesses in this bill. It is the second biggest stimulus in the history of America, and for him to turn this down, obviously we have the votes to override his veto in the houses. We have those votes. But he should not be doing this right now when his own Treasury Secretary, Steve Mnuchin, was involved in the negotiations from beginning to end. He is literally trying to burn this country down on his way out, as I said at the beginning.
Imagine being such a fucking idiot that you think that Trump is just going to give the thumbs up to a stimulus that all else equal is just $2,000 per person. Like, how stupid are you? Like, you're just as bad as any cum-guzzling dipshit fuck Republican that is just fucking worshiping Daddy Trump. You're just as stupid as every single one of them. Like, you might have even bought the propaganda harder than they did. Like, how fucking naive are you? I can't even believe that people like this, like, have a following and actually, like, disseminate their stupid fucking information on the internet. Like, it's disgusting. Holy shit. How fucking stupid are you? Jordan has no idea how legislation is passed. Nobody that's left of fucking Bernie Sanders in this country has any idea how anything in Congress is passed. It's unreal, dude. I never thought I would see people on the left eating up fucking Republican propaganda. Unbelievable. And look at all these dipshit, 15,000 likes. Look at the people eating this up. Amazing optics for the Dems to very publicly fight for less money. How stupid.
What an adult. What an adult in the room, being serious and reasonable and rational. What a victory for bipartisanship.
Trump did not suggest raising the stimulus from $600 to $2,000. Okay? Fuck off with that bullshit. Trump suggested raising the stimulus from $600 to $2,000 and trim unnecessary spending. There is a world of difference between those two suggestions, and you are monumentally fucking stupid. You're running right into the Republican propaganda if you're going to sit there and blame the Democrats for having issues with the revised bill, because that's what Trump wants, right? Trump wants to say, hey, we should raise the stimulus and cut the extra spending. And then when you go to negotiate the bill and they're like, we want to cut this and this and this and this and this, and you're like, wait, hold on, what the fuck? We're not cutting all that. Then you'd be like, look, Democrats are holding up the bill. We wanted to give you $2,000. They're not coming to the table to negotiate. Like, well, hold on, fuck you. One, we already had a bill. And then two, you're trying to make a $2,000 like stimulus now contingent on other budget cuts. Okay? Fuck out of here with that bullshit. Stop being 4 fucking years old. Have a brain. Like, Trump even tweeted this, that he wanted to cut extraneous. Can somebody find the original Trump tweet, actually? Where is the Trump tweet $2,000? Can somebody find the, he even says it in the original tweet.
I am asking Congress to amend this bill and increase the ridiculously low $600 to $2,000 or $4,000 for a couple. I'm also asking Congress to immediately get rid of the wasteful and unnecessary items.
There you go. It's not just an increase. If you thought it was just an increase, I don't even know how I knew this. It must have been like I must have read a quote in a news article. I thought it was a tweet. But like, it's not just an increase in stimulus. Don't be so fucking naive. It's so disgusting to see lefties fall for Republican propaganda. You slurp up Trump's fucking propaganda cum, just like Republicans do. You know better than McConnell or Paul or Ryan or Jeff Sessions or any other dipshit Republican that's high off the fucking Trump Kool-Aid. It's unbelievable. It's crazy to see lefties have like the Republican propaganda is so good. Lefties like slurp that shit up hook, line, and sinker when they're talking about people like Hillary Clinton, when they're talking about people like Barack Obama, when they're talking about people like Nancy Pelosi. As somebody like me that listened to Rush Limbaugh for years, I didn't know I would hear so many of his attacks echoed later on by people that call themselves radical socialists, like unironically socialists, like later on in life. What a mind fuck, dude. Republicans spend their whole lives attacking certain Democrats, accusing them of being socialists who aren't socialists, so that in the future, actual socialists could come on and attack the not socialists that are accused of being socialists by attacks that came from Republicans. Like, what a mind fuck. How irresponsible. How fucking stupid do you have to? What kind of brain rot are you suffering? Christ. Sorry. Okay.
But you don't, she believes in nothing except conventional wisdom and Trump bad. That's it. So when faced with a situation where it's like, hey, maybe the American people should get $2,000 instead of $600, she's like, this is an attack on all Americans. An attack by what? Benjamin Franklin? That's a good kind of attack. Attack me all the time. Hit me in the face, bitch. Oh, my God. I hate everything so much. Oh, my God. I can't believe Amy Klobuchar didn't win the Democratic primary.
I'm seeing so many brain dead fucking Trump is outflanking the people on the left. Stupid fuck. Remember to hit that like and subscribe, and don't forget the notification bell so that my videos show up right in your feed.
Attack me all the time. Hit me in the face, bitch.